Are you ready to transform your summer into an epic splash-tastic adventure? Say goodbye to wasteful, single-use water balloons and hello to the ultimate in reusable, eco-friendly fun with reusable water balloons. Check out the link in the video description to get yours on Amazon today.
President Joe Biden dropped out of the 2024 presidential race on Sunday, July 21st, throwing the general election into a state of uncertainty with mere months until November. The politician, 81, announced the news in a post shared on X, formerly known as Twitter. Over the past 3.5 years, we have made great progress as a nation. Today, America has the strongest economy in the world. We've made historic investments in rebuilding our nation, in lowering prescription drug costs for seniors, and in expanding affordable health care to a record number of Americans, Biden began. We've provided critically needed care to 1 million veterans exposed to toxic substances. Passed the first gun safety law in 30 years. Appointed the first African American woman to the Supreme Court. And passed the most significant climate legislation in the history of the world. Noting that America has never been better positioned to lead than we are today, Biden continued, "I know none of this could have been done without you, the American people. Together, we overcame a once-in-a-century pandemic and the worst economic crisis since the Great Depression. We've protected and preserved our democracy, and we've revitalized and strengthened our alliances around the world." Biden formally declared that he would run for re-election on April 25, 2023, promising that Vice President Kamala Harris would again join him on the ticket. As the oldest president in U.S. history, Biden has routinely heard concerns about his ability to serve an additional 4 years, which would have made him 86 at the time he left office. His halting performance at the first 2024 presidential debate, where he struggled to fend off Donald Trump's lies and articulate his White House accomplishments, heightened voters' doubts about his cognitive health and immediately sparked questions about whether the Democratic Party should reconsider its presidential ticket. The Biden-Harris campaign responded by filling the president's schedule with rallies and interviews in an attempt to squash any fears. But subsequent polling continued to suggest that Democrats would not defeat Trump with Biden on the ticket. On July 17, an AP&ORC survey revealed that nearly two-thirds of Democrats and 77% of independents wanted Biden to withdraw from the race. A mounting pressure campaign from members of Biden's own party, made worse by ultimatums from wealthy Democratic donors, ultimately forced his hand. Skepticism about Biden's fitness for a second term began soon after his inauguration. But the Democratic incumbent went forward with his re-election campaign, insisting that he was not giving up on his political career and that his presidency so far had shown he can lead Americans through tough times, particularly against Republican radicalism. "When I ran for president 4 years ago, I said we are in a battle for the soul of America. And we still are," he said during a 3-minute campaign video that included images of the January 6, 2021, insurrection and protests from abortion rights activists. "The question we are facing is whether in the years ahead we have more freedom or less freedom, more rights or fewer. I know what I want the answer to be, and I think you do too." Never miss a story. Sign up for our channel's free daily newsletter to stay up to date on the best of what our channel has to offer. "This is not a time to be complacent," Biden continued at the time. "That's why I'm running for re-election, because I know America. I know we're good and decent people. I know we're still a country that believes in honesty, respect, and treating each other with dignity. We're a nation where we give hate no safe harbor. We believe that everyone is equal, that everyone should be given a fair shot to succeed in this country.